The Ipmt function is used to calculate the interest portion of a loan payment for a given period based on a constant interest rate and constant payment in all periods. Here is the syntax of the Ipmt function. Rate, constant interest rate for the loan, can be provided as percentage or a decimal number. NPER, the total number of payment periods for the loan. PER, the periods for which you want to calculate the interest, should be between 1 and NPER, total number of periods. PV, the present value of a loan, is the amount you originally borrowed, also called the principal. FV, the future value, that is the balance you wish to have after the last payment is made. If omitted, it is assumed to be 0. Type indicates when the payments are due. 0 or omitted, payments are due at the end of each period. 1, payments are due at the beginning of each period. For example, an amount of $25,000 is borrowed for 3 years with an annual interest rate of 9% and annual payments are made at the end of each period. Balance after the last payment is 0. This formula calculates the interest portion of a loan payment for period 1. Pass 9% for rate, 1 for period, 3 for NPER and 25,000 for PV. FV and type are omitted. The interest is returned as a negative number because it is an outgoing payment. By default, the currency format is applied to the result with negative numbers highlighted in red and enclosed in parentheses. If you prefer to get the interest as a positive number, then put a minus sign before the PV argument, the loan amount. You can see the minus B5. Ipmt formula throws an #num error if the period argument is out of the range. It can be from 1 to total number of periods. For example, the total number of periods in this case is 3. If 4 is used as period, Ipmt throws an error. When calculating the interest for different payment frequencies, you should always convert the annual interest rate to the corresponding period's rate and the number of years to the total number of payment periods. For rate, divide the annual interest rate by the number of payments per year. For total number of periods, multiply the number of years by the number of payments per year. If monthly payments are made on the same loan, use this formula. Number of periods per year is 12. For rate, divide annual interest rate by 12, and for total number of periods, multiply years by 12. You can see the monthly interest payment. Use the Ipmt function to calculate the interest for different periods in different payment frequencies. Enter the period numbers in column A. Use this formula for annual interest payments. Use absolute reference for rate, total number of periods and PV arguments, as those values are constant for all the values. Use relative reference for period as it changes according to the period when you copy the formula down. Total payment periods are 3. Copy the formula down. Interest for each period is returned. For semi-annual interest payments, use this formula. Periods per year is 2. Rate annual interest rate by periods per year. NPER, years multiplied by periods per year. Total number of periods is 6. Copy the formula down. For quarterly payments, periods per year is 4. Total periods is 12. Copy the formula down. Interest decreases with each period. This is because loan principal reduces with each payment. This reduces the remaining balance on which interest is calculated. Total interest paid on the loan is calculated using the sum function. Total interest paid on the same loan differs for annual, semi-annual, and quarterly payments. As the number of payments periods increases, the interest paid reduces. To calculate interest for the same loan, the same payment frequency but different annuity types, regular and annuity due, use full form of Ipmt function. Use this formula for regular annuity where payments are due at end of period. Pass 0 for payment type. Use this formula for annuity due where payments are due at beginning of the period. Pass 1 for type. Interest is 0 for the first period. Copy the formulas down to calculate the interest for other periods. Interest paid each period is a little lower when the payment is paid at the beginning of the period. To download practice Excel file, please click on the link in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.